Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to another edition of Geek Culture Congress, of whatever host always Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez is looking like another solo show for me. Welcome everybody to the live stream, man. Thanks for hanging out for me with me today. Welcome to my good friend, Mr. Tarek Lewis. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. I'm in the building. I'm in the middle of the most recent episode of Last of Us.
Oh man, so I see everybody's raving about it, so go ahead and sing its high praises.
Yeah, I haven't finished this episode yet, so I can't
Okay.
speak on it. But you a sucker for not watching, Speedy.
Yeah.
Go on there and get the press.
I saw the post and I was like, maybe I should watch it. I don't know.
People are getting a little too flippant though. Way too many
Really?
people are spoiling
Yeah.
stuff online, which I don't like. I'm like, okay, dude, you don't have to spoil it to
That's
people
not cool.
watch it.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. So, I mean, can you give us some non-spoilery info about how far, like the plot and all that stuff so far?
I mean, they basically are just slowly introducing how the it's not the typical zombie thing.
Okay.
So it's a fungus that takes over people. Yeah, it's a fungus that takes over people's brains and makes them like one unimind, if you will. Yeah,
that's interesting.
and they're slowly introducing how like this fungus operates, and the dope thing, it goes from the past to the future, so it jumps in time just to give you like more explanations of what's going on. So that's been dope so far, and not a major spoiler, but the girl, the one who's from Game of Thrones, she's very important. Put it that way.
Dope, man. Dope. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into what I really wanted to talk about on the show. First off, a little bit of housekeeping. I promised our good friend Mr. Mikey Sutton that I would tease that he has a big major announcement that he will be doing this Wednesday on his socials and his website. So make sure you keep an eye on geekositymag.com. He's got a big announcement. He has his own comic book, and I think he's got a big announcement about that. So, be on the lookout for that. He's got a big announcement. I think he's going to join us Monday, Tarek.
Oh, okay.
He's going to join us live. Yeah. So his announcement's going to be Wednesday, and then Monday we're going to have him live, and then we can, have him talk about his stuff, and then, pick his brain on some of the ongoings with DC, Star Wars, Marvel, shenanigans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see what he takes. He's got the insight on a lot of that stuff. And what's really going on is we're still waiting for a slate from James Gunn, man. All the DC fans are tweaking, bro.
Oh my god!
January is almost over. I think the worst thing that James Gunn is doing is he's just too accessible on Twitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think it's
some damage in the past.
Yeah, I don't think it's helping at all.
You can attest to that.
Yeah, I question, the method to
the
madness.
Remember he lost Guardians at first because of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, different strokes for different folks, I guess. But what do you think? I mean, is it justified to be impatient for a slate? I mean, look, DC's not going to produce any of these movies anytime soon. Like they're getting through their stuff still. We still haven't got the Flash movie. We haven't got Aquaman. I mean, come on, people.
Yeah, I don't think it's justified to be this impatient. I mean, you have to see how things perform in order to map out what to do next. I think people believe that Marvel had it all mapped out, but they changed things along the way. Like, they definitely had it mapped out to do the Avengers,
right,
and to have a bigger threat, but they changed those things along the way. Put it this way, if Iron Man bombs and Captain America First Avenger doesn't do well, they probably changed some stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that, it's way too, like, when did he get the job? Like, was it April of last year? Was it later than that? I think it was even later than that. Got it. Like, it's probably October.
Yeah, I just don't see a concrete slate that gives anyone and everyone an insight into the future of the direction that he wants to go. That's going to be satisfactory to anybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? What's he going to announce? Like maybe 3 movies, 2 max?
I think everybody wants to see a Superman movie. They want to see, these things. But relax. And it doesn't hurt him to hold off. It's like you're building more anticipation by the
Yeah,
people's excitement. You're building more anticipation. So who cares? Like, if I'm him, who cares?
exactly. That's why I'm like, what? I don't know. I'm pay waiting is like everybody else. You know what I mean? I'm hopefully optimistic. There we go. That's what I like. I like that.
Yeah.
That's what I like to say. That I am hopefully optimistic. Um, what did you tag me on here on Facebook, buddy? I got my Facebook on the alerts going off live here. Oh, because of cartoons. Yeah, we were talking about
Yes.
80s.
Somebody else is a big
Yeah.
Robotech fan. And
Oh,
they had
yeah. They're
the full set there, dude.
yeah. Oh, Robotech needs to make a comeback. Well, we'll see. What the last is heard is that Netflix and Sony are working on it. You know,
I mean,
we're
really,
that we're yeah that
it's not going to be a live action.
it
I'm
might be
hoping.
live action or it might be a little bit of animation live action. It's supposed to be like a different style.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure exactly how what's gonna be. Nobody knows anyway. People think it might be. I don't know. So Robotech is in three. Okay, there's the first part, the first war, which is an adaptation of the Macross story, the original Macross Japanese animation story that they changed the story and made it work for a Western audience. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So then the second war is the tanks, the helicopters that transform, which is the Masters, the Robotech Masters. That was a separate animation in Japan that they rewrote again to make it jive with the American storytelling of Robotech.
Yeah.
And then there were, which is probably the first and third war are probably the most famous ones because the third war is the guys that are on the motorcycles. I don't know if you remember
Okay. Yeah, I
that.
do remember that.
Yeah, they're on motorcycles and they transform into like a body armor or and then they got
Yeah.
jetpacks and stuff and they, going really fast and slicing and dicing with the bad guys.
Yeah. I
And
definitely remember that.
they have the big jets that transform too. So that they got a little more improved technology in the third war, but that's
I may
also
have
a
to,
separate thing.
I may have to revisit Robotech. To be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's on
got.
Funimation. Yeah,
It's on. It's on what?
it's on Funimation.
Okay.
So
I
if
got
you have a
really into
subscription to Funimation,
Gundam Wing. Was
yeah.
I got really
So
into that.
so big inspiration for Robot Gundam. There's
Okay.
no Gundam, there's no Robotech, or there's no Macross. Period. The big inspiration for Macross is Gundam. So if
Yeah.
you
So
want
I
to get
was
into
Gundam first.
yeah, if you want to get into the big robot thing, you got to watch Gundam.
Yeah.
You got to go to the first Gundam from the '80s, and then
Yeah.
you can decide, okay, I want to watch more, or no, I think I'll watch it. I'm ready to move on. To some different stories. But they're not, of course, they're not associated. But that's the inspiration, definitely from Macross. Is the
I
Gundam.
can tell you this: that Gundam Wing, the characters had the best
Mm.
names.
Oh, let me tell you, we're gonna get that live action Gundam movie on Netflix way before we get anything Robotech, and that's coming.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay.
and if Gundam pops, if that live action slaps, we're gonna get everything. Everything that's a live action big robots, Voltron, and we're gonna get them all in live action. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love the Voltron Force that was on Netflix, the animated one.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. But I do know that One Piece, they've announced that they're going to be doing the One Piece live action for sure.
Right.
That's coming out this year on Netflix.
Oh yeah, so that's gonna slap too. People love that show. I
So
haven't really
people are
gotten into
like
it.
that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't gotten into One Piece either, and I think the Last Airbender live action is still slated to come out.
What
Hold on,
happened
let me
to?
go check this.
Yeah, go check it out. And then what? Other question I was gonna ask you. What happened to the live action Last Airbender?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
That never.
I don't.
Never.
They announced the cast back in September.
Yeah, they teased us with images or whatever. Something happened that they canceled it or they postponed it or
Yeah,
something.
I'm
I
not
remember reading
sure
something like
what
that.
exactly is going on with that. Let's see here. This is from comicbook.com.
Mm-hmm.
This is from December. With
You
Avatar
want to share?
Studios working on new animated projects that should begin in 2025. Footage is yet to arrive for the upcoming television series.
Wow.
And Netflix is hinting that things may be changing on that point. So it doesn't look like they have this thing popping up yet. So we're probably looking at 2024.
Oof.
These shows are very pre-productions, and it takes a ton of time, both on the production side and in post. So you have to respect the long journey. Some of these shows to deliver what hasn't been done on television before, and that's what we have out of these types of shows when we're working on them. Whether it's Avatar or One Piece or Three Body Problem, these are big visual spectacles that you have to honor the process and respect that.
I also saw
Netflix, the head of Netflix scripted series, Peter Freelander, about last week. So it may be some time.
Yeah. I think I also saw, I saw something teased, possibly working on a continuation of the Last Airbender animation with new animation as going on how do you say his name?
Aang.
It's going to be about him as an adult.
Yeah,
it's not going to. Yeah, it's not going to be in the future like the old one did.
2025 is when that's supposed to come out.
Oh, okay. See, I think that's going to be lit.
They haven't said what exactly it's going to be about, but everyone will believe it's going to be about.
Yeah, because the Last Airbender, Avatar: The Last Airbender, like even though it's made for children, like maybe young adults, but it has a lot of adult themes. It's a very, very serious show.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I just imagine now. Okay, now we're gonna take. Okay, now our character, and now we're gonna hit those story beats again with them. I think it has the potential to be great. Man.
Yeah, if you watched The Legend of Korra, which was the sequel to Avatar, that's probably like 60, 70 years from the time. I know.
Well, I thought it was farther, more, like maybe hundreds of years. I thought it was.
No. She's the Avatar after Aang. So when he dies, she gets born. So and then she's probably 17 years old in the project. Katara, a lot of those characters are still alive in that series. So it's not that far ahead. Yeah, a lot of those characters are still alive in that series. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. See, I thought it was hundreds of years in the future.
No.
I don't know.
But, great series. It goes back to like their origins of the first Avatar. That great series. So that M. Night Shyamalan joint just kind of soured everybody on live action. I think everyone.
Yeah, talking about Shyamalan. I'm gonna go check out his movie. Knock in the Cabin.
Yes, with Dave Bautista, I believe is starring.
Yeah, we got the preview in Tampa tomorrow. There, check it out. Check out the preview right here. My review. I think I'll be able to drop it on the 1st, I believe. So, yeah, but I'm gonna check it out tomorrow, and then the audio, of course, on the audio feed of the podcast, I will put the review. So make sure you follow the audio version of this podcast, Geek Culture Congress podcast. Look for it on Spotify and Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts and all that stuff.
I was one of the few people that wasn't mad. I don't know if you saw the movie Old that came out last year from Night Shyamalan. I wasn't mad.
Yeah, I liked some people were mad at the other one. And I didn't dislike it. It was the continuation of Unbreakable.
So there was Unbreakable. There was Glass.
There you go.
Yeah, and there was the other one in the middle, Split. So it was Unbreakable, Split, and then Glass.
Split. I enjoyed Split too. Yeah, Glass and Split. I enjoyed them both. It was okay.
Yeah, I wasn't livid. Like Glass wasn't great, but it wasn't. Yeah. It had a nice little tidy up at the end. Right. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too. Let's talk about Jared Leto. His infamous Morpheus movie. Seems like he's getting attached to another big nerd temple with Tron, Disney's Tron. He's going to be jumpstarting development for Disney's Tron 3. So we're going to get a third Tron movie, but I guess Jared Leto is going to be the star of this version.
Okay. It's Jared Leto who's going to be the star of this one?
Yeah, Yeah. So I'll dive into that. It's actually on geekcastymag.com. Let me dive into the article. I won't share it here and let you guys, if you want to go check it out. Check it out. Jared Leto moves into an act development for Disney's Tron 3. What does active development mean? It means, okay, we're writing a script.
Yeah, they're writing a script. They're searching for directors, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. In fact, this is in talks with. Here's a name for me to There's another added to the body list of names that I'm gonna massacre. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Joaquin Ronning. Joaquin Ronning. No, I don't think it's Joaquin. It's Coachim Ronning to direct.
Okay.
So yeah.
I think
nowadays 3D computer animation and CGI are both very common in Hollywood. So much yada. I don't want to read. You guys go read the whole article, okay? Let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Let's see. I guess that's so. Yeah, it's just an active development. That's it. They just keep talking about some other beats of the predecessor, Tron Legacy. That only did 400 million with 170 million budget.
Did you say only?
Yeah, the writer of the article is downplaying he said it wasn't a box office success. It was a success, sure. It was a positive, right? 400 million versus 170 million budget. But you know, in the I guess people are aiming for the big B's,
Yeah, they got to get out of that. That's a very successful film. Most films.
I mean, you doubled your money, right? Well, I mean, so I guess
more than doubled your money.
Marketing, or do you add marketing into your budget?
Marketing's typically in your budget.
Yeah, there you go. So,
marketing is typically in your budget.
Yeah, so you more than doubled your money.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see if we got any more juice in this article. No, you guys go check it out, the full article, if you feel to. It seems that they're gonna start production in August of 2023 in Vancouver. Oh man, we got a whole life before they start doing anything.
Probably 6 7 months to shoot. Probably like another 3 to edit and do post stuff.
Okay, so this director did Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and he did Pirates and Mental Tales. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my excitement is going down.
I like the last Tron.
Yeah. The last Tron was dope. Yeah. I liked it too. I'm a sucker for that 80s stuff.
Jared Leto mixed up with Jared Hudlin. I don't know why. It doesn't sound the same, but for some reason in my mind it was the same.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for 80s stuff, especially if it's, remixed and remade. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who else we got going on in geekdom? Jason Momoa came out of the meeting with James Gunn. He was super positive and live on Instagram. And excited over the future, DC future.
Yeah. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we start having a little more say in we saw what happened with Deadpool, and like that star having some say over like how the project is done. I think when they're fans in particular, I think that means a lot. Now we also see Henry Cavill not be a fan of how they were doing The Witcher. Like everyone thinks it's because of you're going to do Superman, but apparently he wasn't a fan of how they were.
Yeah, I didn't think he didn't like what was going on.
Yeah. I guess they were saying.
I mean, he finished the season. He finished the season that we're gonna get now.
Oh yeah, you didn't mess with that money.
He did the work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like he dropped it, and like, oh man, tell his buddy Liam what's his name's brother? I forgot his name now. Hemsworth, Liam the brother.
Yeah.
He's gonna be taken over as that character. I don't even know if he's gonna be taken over as that particular character. He might be a brand new Witcher because there's multiple Witchers.
Yeah, there's multiple Witchers. I think that the season he did, the last one Henry Cavill did, already came out.
No, not yet. There's just the new ones coming out soon. They just came out with that big prequel one that has Michelle Yeoh.
Right.
It's actually pretty good. I actually like it.
But is he going to be in season 3 of The Witcher?
Yes.
I thought he was not. I thought he had already left it.
No, he already filmed it and everything. It's still going to come out, and then the following season is going to be the Switch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So, we're back. Okay, let's go into some CUs. I remember that show that you hate, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, that show's trash. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, Chloe Bennett gives Scooper a shellacking that teases her exciting MCU return. Possibly. Possibly. And I say possibly because anything can go, right? So apparently, she clapped back at somebody on Twitter, and that place that we were talking about earlier, James Gunn, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's
um,
cool. The Twitter's just like,
yeah. So the Charles Murphy, are you familiar with him?
that's not Eddie Murphy's brother. I'm not familiar with him.
He's a early insider, like similar to Ricky Sutton, post scoops and spoilers and stuff.
Okay.
Like you and DC and Star Wars and things like that. So I guess he replied to a tweet by Daisy Johnson. He said the best acting on a soap opera is really a major accomplishment. So
What?
the best acting on a soap opera isn't really a major accomplishment.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And then so she clapped back. She said, "Hey man, you seem like a mean loser. Also, I have a strong feeling your tweets aren't going to age well." She's talking about saying that that she would is not going to be included in anything in the future, or her character Quake is not going to be showing up anytime in the future.
Yeah, why would he take that shot at her? Let's
see, the man.
Did she turn him down in DMs? Is this a dated man?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think
shot at her, dude. Like,
I don't know why. The article doesn't really say why. The article says she put a picture of herself in a Spider-Man pose on Twitter.
Okay.
And her shoes, she has a Daisy shoes coming out, like a teaser,
Yeah.
And then apparently Charles Murphy actually replied to that and said the best act so far is really a major accomplishment, which I'm not sure why. Oh, anybody would do that.
Because it's on Twitter. That's what's on Twitter. It's scumbag central.
Okay. Right. We're live on Twitter right now, and we actually get a lot of our views from the live show on Twitter. But nobody, I never seen anybody in the chat, so I don't think the restream works with the chat. Probably replying to me, but I don't know.
Yeah. We got to be better at the show, Speedy. What's up?
I got my alerts for Twitter on here somewhere. I think, on my phone. Yeah, sure. Or maybe they're probably not doing anything. Let's be real.
Yeah,
we do the show for fun. We do the show for fun, Tarek, not for the views, right?
No, that's not why I'm doing it.
Come on, bro. It's because you love me. You want me to go down.
I do love you, Speedy. You're a good guy.
You're
the Invincible teaser. It's another teaser trailer for Invincible out.
Oh man, I gotta check that out. I'm really excited about that show, man.
Yeah, but it's not coming out until late 2023. They say.
I'll take a trailer, man. I'm just excited to consume anything.
Yeah, I don't know why they're taking so long to make that one. I mean, I feel like it's been about a year and a half, 2 years almost.
Yeah.
Since we got Invincible.
Yeah. But I'm excited for. I hope that. Maybe hopefully they're just making it good. Maybe they're tweaking. I don't know. I guess for animation you could do is a different process.
Yeah.
You can make last minute changes and stuff. I guess.
Yeah, I feel like animation should be a little faster than.
Yeah, probably. They're probably just holding it. I mean, they got because they're a corporation. At the end of the day, they got Q1 and Q3 projections. You know what I mean? They're trying to be strategic about the stuff that. I get right. I
think.
We're assuming anyway, in the perfect world. Shazam 2. We got a full trailer, finally, for Shazam 2. Did you check it out?
I've not seen this.
Should we throw it up? Throw it up on the show with a big bang? Yeah. Because you got to run. I don't think I got anything else to talk about.
Why are you pulling that up? Attack on Titan also has a release date.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, March.
I don't know, man. Pressing, bro. I don't know if I could do that. It's lit, but it's kind of depressing, like at the same time.
Oh my God, Speedy, it's such a bitch.
I am. I just want to be happy, bro.
That's why Robotech. Robotech just warms my spirit.
Yeah, it does actually. Here, is it shared? Yes. All right. Let's run it. Uh, so I only got the audio on my computer here through the microphone, so we don't get struck.
You'll be mad at Lucy. Look.
Yeah.
You are very menacing. I just want you to know that.
I like this part. That part was kind of dope. Yeah.
Has changed in the last few years. The wizard gave me superpowers.
So I don't know how he's. I don't know. If this version of Shazam is gonna survive in the new DCU, I don't know.
I can imagine that he
It's
would.
cool. Probably. Yeah.
Daughters of Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel like you guys could be writing all this down.
Yeah, they just take them too. Like they just whammy them and take the power. You know, it's like no process, no spell, no nothing. Just a whammy and that's it. I got your power.
They might respect us a little bit.
That's cool. I like the dragon.
Yeah, the dragon thing is cool.
The dragon thing is cool. The context of this is weird. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Seeing like magic spells and stuff. Mary, what's her name? The sister.
Yeah.
Looked like she was studying, you know. I think it's dope.
This looks like it might be kind of interesting. I like the darker tone.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it'd be bad.
I thought the first Shazam was corny shit.
Oh man, I went in with
Because you like happiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speedy wants to be happy.
It'll be probably not a good look if Shazam does better in the box office than Black Adam.
I don't think they'll care. I think they'll just take their money. Yeah, I think they care.
Oh yeah, yeah, they will.
Yeah,
they will.
Actually,
What do you think?
Decent.
Yeah,
that looked decent trailer to me. It looks better than the first one. Looks like it's more intriguing than the first one. I thought the first one was very, very goofy. It was doing for kids. After we spent 30 minutes talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender, now I'm like, oh, that was just for kids, you know. But clearly, but yeah, I think that it looks up to me.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more excited about it. I'll go see it in the movie theater. Sure.
Yeah, I don't think Shazam is one of those pinnacle characters that they have to have. So if they do this film and then somehow he gets wiped out in the whole review, I don't think people are going to be that upset. I think they'll be fine.
I think
6 years later.
What's his name? What's the actor's name? Levy? What's his name?
I forgot his name.
But I think he'll be upset.
Listen, he's going to get his merchandise. He'll be just fine. He's good enough. He's done for himself. Zachary Levi.
Zachary Levi. There you go.
Yeah.
So I feel so bad.
He's had a nice run, man. He's good luck Chuck. He's Shazam. He's been in some other things. I'm sure, you know, he has 77 credits. The dude's okay. I can guarantee he's doing okay.
Man.
He's not going to have trouble getting auditions.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's all I gotta talk about, man. Other than give us a follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and be notified when we go live, man. Tarek, you got anything else you want to talk about before we go?
Even if you're on Twitter, subscribe. But I am going to trash that. I am going to trash your behavior on Twitter. No, that's all I got, man. I think I told you about the Attack on Titan release. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So or all the audio version of the podcast, man. Let everyone know how they can follow you and stay with you, brother.
My name is Tarek on Instagram and on YouTube.
All right. Of course, of me, you could give me a follow at DJ Speedy JR. Also, follow the show. Subscribe on YouTube. It's 3 words. Give a search and subscribe there on YouTube, and then we notify when we go live and we talk about the good stuff. Don't forget, my good friend Mikey Sutton's got something exciting that he'll be announcing. socials and geekacitymag.com this Wednesday. So make sure you go to hopefully Monday, God willing, we'll have him here live on the show and talk about all stuff, his comic book, and hopefully he'll give us some exclusive scoops or something. I don't know. Let's see what he brings. Yeah, that'll be dope. If we give us a follow give a like on our Facebook page, 3 words together, Instagram, give us a follow there. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on the live show. Y'all have a good rest of your week. We'll be bringing a review of Knock in the Cabin. I already don't know the dang movie. Knock at the Cabin. Knock at the Cabin. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. I think it's gonna be a good movie. I don't know.
It looks very interesting, man. But he's doing something different.
Yeah. He's trying to be a serious actor, man.
Yeah, he's taking some classes. I like him in Glass Onion.
Shout out to Dave Bautista. He's from Tampa, representing the 813.
Yeah,
all day, every day. He's not a Hollywood dude. He's a Tampa dude.
He's a real one, yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one, man. Be safe.
Peace.